Because investing with JC is fun. Because when your money is making money, you can spend your money and keep it too.
Tesla stock splits 5-1 and goes up like a rocket. And then they raise money and the stock drops like a rock. What's going on? I'm JC Lowry. Welcome back to my channel. Or if this is your first time, welcome. Please consider subscribing, ringing the bell, and hitting the like button. Okay, so Monday, Tesla stock split 5-1, and then it rose over 12% to finish the day at $498 a share. Tuesday, Tesla announces a $5 billion capital raise. On Wednesday, Tesla stock dropped $77 down to $421 a share. And then on Thursday, as I'm filming this, the stock is down as low as $402 today so far. But is this capital raise really bad news for shareholders? Or is it a buying opportunity and another brilliant move by Tesla? I was all set to make a video about why I think that stock splits actually do create real value in a company. But Tesla's in the news again, and media is negatively reporting about bursting Tesla bubbles, pullbacks, demand problems. All the usual topics are back in play. So here I am making yet another Tesla video. In this video, I will discuss the ramifications of Tesla's $5 billion capital raise. $5 billion is a lot of money. It's enough money to build 3 or 4 gigafactories. But is this a good or a bad development for shareholders? Also, I will talk about what I want to do. Does this capital raise make me want to buy or sell more shares? Or am I just going to hold on to what I got and just let it ride? If you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. It helps my YouTube channel out in a gigantic way. After Tesla filed with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, they announced a $5 billion raise, which, in my opinion, is what caused the stock to plummet and go down to $402 per share. Nobody can say for sure why a stock price goes up or down, but I think it's a combination of this capital raise and the fact that the stock had risen pretty high and a lot of people had decided to take profits at the same time. To me, it makes perfect sense because $5 billion worth of new shares being added to the market will dilute the current shares quite a bit, about 1% actually. This means that each share now represents a smaller percentage of the company, making each share worth less money than it was before. Normally, when a company makes a capital raise, they wait till the shares are somewhat high, and then they generate the shares and sell them all at once, locking in the price and creating instant liquidity for the company. However, Tesla does not do things like everybody else. Instead, they have chosen to use an at-the-market offering program. This means that the banks will only sell shares at Tesla's direction. In other words, Tesla gets to pick when and at what price the shares will be sold and how many. Basically, they have permission to sell up to $5 billion worth of stock. And they can also choose not to sell any shares. As far as I can see, the only drawback to using this strategy is that the price of the stock could drop, which would cause the company to lose money. So the fact that they chose this strategy is very bullish on their future, because I do not think that Tesla would choose a strategy like this unless they were pretty darn sure that their stock price was going up. Tesla says that it intends to use the net proceeds to further strengthen our balance sheet as well as for general corporate purposes. Now, last quarter, they had over $8 billion in cash. In my opinion, they do not need that much money for their balance sheet. Personally, I think they have something else in mind to do with this cash. Perhaps you've heard that Tesla will likely be added to the S&P 500 this year. When Tesla is finally added to the index, it will by far be the largest company to have ever been added. Currently, it has a market cap of over $400 billion. Furthermore, Tesla will enter the S&P 500 without the benefit of being in the S&P 400 first. So every ETF and index will have to buy shares of Tesla without the luxury of S&P 400 shares being made available to the market. In my opinion, Tesla stock is going to destroy its current all-time high. Now, I don't like making predictions in the short term, but when this happens, Tesla's stock price going to $600 or $700 a share is not impossible. Historically, when a stock enters the S&P 500, as soon as it's announced, there's a huge pop, followed by a sell-off, generally down to about where it was before, where it goes up from there. Of course, there's never been a company like Tesla enter the S&P 500, so nobody really knows what's going to happen. Think about it. When Tesla enters the S&P 500 and the stock price starts to climb, they will be able to sell in stages on the way up. They're going to make so much money per share that they're going to make a fortune. Why hasn't anybody thought of this before? Hey, if somebody out there knows of somebody else or some other company who has done this, please let me know, because I have to give it a shout out, because credit should be given where it is due. Hey, and let's not forget about Tesla's upcoming event, Battery Day, which, according to Elon Musk, is going to be one of the most important days in the history of Tesla. This event takes place on September 22nd, less than 3 weeks away, and could be a huge catalyst for the stock. There's a very good chance that after this event, Tesla might be selling off some of their shares at a very high price. Long term, it's basically impossible for me to list all the reasons that I'm bullish about Tesla in a single video. I don't think I could ever do it. When taking the long-term view, one sees every downturn as a buying opportunity, and I would not be taking profits anywhere around here. So, if you are comfortable with the size of your position in Tesla, like I am, then you might just want to hold your shares and wait for some negative news story to knock the stock down. I still believe that there's a 40% chance that after Battery Day, the price of the stock could go down because the experts just may not understand the technology. I know this sounds silly, but the same thing has already happened twice. It happened at Autonomy Day and the Cybertruck event. Both were massive innovations and ultimately pushed the stocks way higher, but initially, right out the gate, right after the event, stocks were hammered. What am I going to do? What's my plan? Well, I'm very happy with the amount of shares I have in my retirement account. I think I'm completely good there, and I don't need any more. However, it's going to be a few years before I can access that money. So my plan is to invest a small amount of money, roughly around $600, into Tesla stock before Battery Day. And then it's just sort of wait and see. If the stock takes a big dip afterwards, I'm going to jump in and buy some more. The more Tesla gets knocked down, the happier I am. I love to buy shares at cheaper prices. However, it's really hard to wait out a downturn. If you wait long enough for the stock to come down, you may miss it completely. The stock just sometimes, you think it's going to come down and then eventually it just shoots to the moon. It's what makes Tesla hard. It's best strategy I found, the only one that really works well with me in regards to Tesla, is just a buy and hold philosophy. If it dips, you try to buy more. So what do you think? Do you agree with my opinion or not? Either way, it's fine by me. And what are you going to do? Are you going to buy more shares before or after Battery Day? How many are you going to buy? Do you have other ideas for different types of videos? Give me a suggestion. And please comment below. Please do not buy or sell a stock because a YouTuber like me says to do so. Get your information from many sources and after careful consideration, make up your own mind. It's your money, so you should use your own mind to smash that like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm to grow my channel so that I can help more people invest in their own future so that they can live powerful lives that they love. Thank you for watching my video. Please come back again. And until next time, please remember that you don't have to make a lot of money at your job to become rich, because when your money is making money, you can spend your money and keep it too.